Hello everyone, this is Miss Alice Dolly, your subject mentor. I hope all of you are keeping fine and are safe at home. Well, today we will be learning a new poem titled No Man are Foreign, written by James Kirkup. The title No Man are Foreign means that no man belongs to another country. The poet wants to say that all men are same, all men are equal. He wants to promote the concept of universal brotherhood. This is James Kirkup. His full name is James Falconer Kirkup. He was a poet and a writer. He was born on the 23rd of April 1918 and passed away on the 10th of May 2009. Talking about the poem, in the first stanza, the poet says that no man are strange and no country is foreign. So, he is attempting to remove the borders from the earth which have been erected to separate different countries. Then only, no country will be foreign. We will feel every country as our own land. When there will be no borders, everyone will be free to move around. The poet wants to say that the entire earth is one, and all the people who live on this earth belong to one human race. Then he says that inside the uniforms worn by soldiers of different countries, the human being is the same. God has made all of us in a similar way, all breathe in the same way. Then he says, all the soldiers are our brothers. We all walk upon the same Mother Earth, and upon her that shall lie in the grave in the same earth. In the second stanza, they refers to those people who belong to other countries. We call them foreigners and discriminate them and fight with them. The poet says that nature has given all the bounties to all people, just like he has given to us. Everyone gets sunlight, air, and water in equal measure, which means that God does not differentiate between people and different countries. We all do farming during the time of peace, when there is no war. We live a relaxed life and eat the things given to us by nature. Further, he adds that the way we starve during wars and wintertime is the same for those belonging to other countries. Even they don't get food at that time. So he wants to say that foreigners who belong to another country and we both are the same. And then the poet says that even their hands are same as ours. They work very hard just like we do. He is giving all these examples to convey to the reader that there is no difference in us and the people belonging to another country. Now, in the last two stanzas, the poet asks the reader to remember something. He says that we should keep in mind that the people of another country, whom we think to be our enemies, have been bestowed by God with similar appearance like us. God has given them eyes like ours, which open when awake and close when we are asleep. Similarly, He has given them strength which we can win through love. Then he says that in every country, in every land, there is one common thing, that is life. life means all the things that are living. And if we recognize and if we understand their feelings and realize that they are like us, then there will be no fights or wars between us. The poet says that we should remember that whenever someone tells us to hate a person from another country, to think of him as our enemy. And whenever we think someone to be our enemy, what happens? We deprive ourselves, we cheat ourselves, and we condemn ourselves. He says that we should stay away from such negativity. We should not consider anyone to be our enemy. During a war, both the parties must bear the losses. And that is why the poet says that war is not in our favor. He says that whenever we pick any weapon against someone, we should remember one thing. We should keep in mind that whenever we pick weapons against any person, we make the earth dirty, because weapons kill people, and their bodies which fall on the earth make it dirty. Whenever war happens, it leads to a lot of bloodshed, fire, and death. These dead bodies accumulate on the earth and it make it impure. The fire of war which erupts, the smoke which comes out, the dust which fills the air. It is so dirty that it pollutes and outrages the purity of the air. With all these things, the poet wants us to know that we should not indulge in war. Finally, he ends the poem by writing the first line in reverse and saying that, remember, no man are foreign, and no countries strange. So that's it. I hope you have understood. Thank you for listening. Have a good day, everyone.